Here we go again. Another week, another game, another matchup, you know, another fantasy week. You're here with your boy, Izzy, and then you got yours truly,
Move A, baby. What's going on, y'all?
Smooth A, Andy, all right?
I know y'all miss me. I know y'all miss me in my glasses, boy.
Yeah, man, I hear a lot of chit chat about the glasses, bro. A lot of chit chat about glasses, man. Well, okay. Let's get into it. Let's get straight into it before we can bring our guest in. We're bringing a guest early today, so we got some special news, different changes, different things that we're gonna do. Just to make one our lives a little bit easier, and also just to make a little bit of changes in the program and the show and other things just to make it better. We're moving from better. We're trying to get better and better in this. Different tweaks here, there. So if you got any advice or ideas, shoot a text our way. So real quick, like we always do, let's start with the news. All right, the news of the week. All right. First of all, the money. Don't forget, Andy. Guess what? Guess how many people sent me money for this fantasy? How'd you know? Zero. A bit fat. It's zero. All
Hey, it's
right.
okay. It's okay, y'all. As your co-host, I ain't send it either. But
Nobody
come on,
sent the money, man.
but at some point we all gonna send it, y'all. We all been true to this league. We
Yep.
all we all been through this year by year. So at some point we all gonna send the money. So we all good. We all
Hey,
trust everybody. So
and
that's all
guess
that
what
matters.
though? You know what's gonna suck, right? If they don't send it now, you might be 0 and 3 going into next week. 0 and 3,
Hmm.
and you think you got to send the money? Hell yeah, you still gotta send that money. All right. So come on, we all knew that this is a buying lead, so make sure you send the money.
Yeah.
Right? Look, you have to do it on the date right here, November 21st, and it's only $21. All right. So November 21st, guys, you got that date. If not, we're gonna be calling you. We're gonna be all going to your house. We know where everyone lives, and we're gonna get that money somewhere or another.
Mm.
I will look for you. I will find you.
So let's just
So
get straight to it. All right.
let's
We
bring him
have
on.
we have a no guest coming, and not only is a new guest, right? He actually is going to be one of the new co-hosts, right? So we're going to have not one, not two, but how many, Andy? How much are we going to have? At three. We're gonna have three co-hosts here, man. We're gonna get a little bit a good team here, to do the show, right? And he's actually another co-commissioner. So you guys got three commissioners. Your main one, co-host right there, Andy, and then we have this next guest that's coming. Andy, you wanna bring him in? You wanna introduce him while I bring him in?
We about to introduce him. You already know who his name is. His name is Big Papa
Big Papa Joseph.
Joseph Trinidad.
Joseph Trinidad. Look, oh,
There he
look.
goes.
So I'm here.
Yeah,
What's
what's
up,
up,
guys?
Big
What's going
Papa?
on, man?
Yo,
Look,
yo.
all right, man. Look,
How y'all doing?
we're
Doing
doing good.
good,
We
man.
just
How you doing?
introduced you as the new co-host for the show on Sundays. Sundays we record Sundays, so we just introduced you down, man, for the new co-host. How's it feel to be a new co-host?
Great, great, great. Came repping. Came
Oh
repping
man.
DOS. Everybody in the chat kind of know where this from. But nah, nah, just studying up, picking, looking at everybody's teams and stuff. Trying to
Oh,
make some moves. Nobody trying to make some moves.
we try to
I've been
trade,
hearing
Same
right?
I've been
Always
hearing
old,
try
some
to
same
words on
trade.
old.
that too. There's
Hey,
some
Same
people
old,
been
hey.
same
scared to make
old.
some moves.
You know it, man. Hey, people get timid. They don't want to lose the trades, right?
Yeah, seriously. Tell me about it.
All right, man. Well, since you said you've been looking at all the teams, right? All
Hmm?
right. Last week we started this new thing that we have our guests. Even though you're kind of not a guest, right? You're the new co-host, but since this is your first time on the
I am
show,
co-commissioner.
oh yes, and co-commissioner. Sorry,
By the
sorry.
way,
So, last week we started this new thing, so we're gonna, bring this in for you can say your 2 cents on. So we take one team each week, and we have the guests talk about it. So this time, right, we got one question for you, right? Because throughout these couple weeks, you've been hearing one thing from me or one thing from Andy. You've been hearing a little bit of, maybe a little bit of discrepancies. So the question is, how good is Team Garcia?
Yeah.
I don't like how it's starting, man.
Oh man, there's a lot to do with his team. He's got a couple stars for sure, but they're not putting up any points really. He's got John Moran who's been in that funk, you know, suspension, not playing. He's been has he not been the most active, right? One of the more active like drops and pickups of
Yeah, he's been
players,
he,
Hmm.
he's been pretty active.
like or pretty active on there. I
Other
know
than
he does
IR
have.
squad,
I know he has someone on IR. I think Ty Jerome,
Mm-hmm.
who no idea why he's holding him. I think he
Yeah,
could easily have gotten more points with anybody else. You know, Ty Jerome
yeah,
made some star that you gotta hold on IR all season. He didn't play one game,
yeah.
so that's who I'm like, dude, drop him and pick somebody else up. But yeah, they're just not putting up no points. He did win the first game. He's got LaMelo Ball, who knows if he's gonna play half the year, to be
yeah.
honest. But I think he could pick it up. But this is the beginning of the year. We'll see. He
Andy,
got
Andy.
his good stars.
Man, I just one thing about Team Garcia is that I don't think his team can put up as many points as everybody else, bro. You know what
Okay.
I mean? And even though like he has some players out, overall, his team just doesn't produce. You know what I mean? Like Smith Jr., you know what I mean? Nas Reed, like those are guys that are role players that are gonna average. You know, they won't give you 20 here and there, but there's gonna be some maybe 2, 3 games out of the week that they're gonna give you maybe 14. You know what I mean? You don't need those. You want 25, 30 at least from a role player on your bench. You know what I mean? Not a star, but somebody you just pick up off the waiver, not -4. -8, you know what I mean?
Was
I
that
think they're
You know
both
shot?
what
Was that
under
shot
I
somewhere?
30. I
Huh,
think they're both
huh.
under
Wait,
30. And
hey, yeah.
don't talk about negatives.
Nah, man, I'm
You know
telling
what I
you,
mean?
bro. Like I know I had him high the first couple weeks, man,
His
because
team has potential though. He has
cause
Cade
that's the
and
thing. He
Ja.
has
That's
potential.
two
He
very
has
two great
Ja.
point guards.
He got Lamelo. He got Hero,
Melo too. Yeah.
right? And then he got Norman Powell.
Yeah.
Like just with those four, four, like they can get you some points. But like Joseph said, it's hard to be like to have someone like Hero who's out for a while. He should be coming back soon, but like to get, readjusted again, it's just, who knows how long that's gonna take. You got Ja, who the heck knows what's going on with him? What we just talked about him that, possibly getting traded.
Yeah.
And you got, Norman Powell. He might go down when Hero comes out. LaMelo, who knows when he's coming back, like we said. So it's kind of
Ever.
like you said, the potential's there, you know? Potential's
Mm-hmm.
there, but it's
Right.
just like what team and how fast they're gonna get started. Because you start 0 and 5 in this league, it's like that's a hard hole to
And
freaking dig out from.
Yeah.
also, it's like
And he's done it
certain
last year,
certain
so we
players
can't
that he has.
complain.
Yeah.
Certain players besides his stars are like they're just below average. Like a lot of his players that you have that kind of give you them 30s and 34, like them low 30s, they're
Mhm.
like even lower than that. So it's like you're hoping for a great game, to be
From those
honest.
guys, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's what is it? Nas Reed's at like 23 points a game. Like
Yeah. And for for all Nas Reed really does, like in real life, he really is not that great of a fantasy player. I think I had him last year, or like I was looking at him last year or something like that, and he's really not that great of a fantasy player as himself. Like
not
he
at
has
all.
those games,
He's
but
a he's a streaker, man. He'll get hot and disappear for 3, 4 games and that's it. You know what I mean? He just
Like
had
a
1 or 2 games and that's it, bro. And that's when he comes in, shoots 4 threes out of nowhere. I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
and that's
seriously.
it. So has a good
Uh,
game, 4 for 4 on the bench. That's it. Rest of the game.
He's their sixth
So
man, so he's only averaging
literally,
like 20 minutes a game.
yeah. So,
That's tough.
All right, I
but
believe Andy got a question for you.
yeah, bro. I do got a question for Joseph, man. Which top three teams right now do you believe is gonna make the playoffs? 100%. You know what I mean? Like guaranteed are
Currently,
gonna make it in our league.
yeah, currently I got Stay Humble, Dennis. I got Alexander the Greats, and then Team Ballers, David. I think all their teams is straight solid, and I already lost the two of them. So,
Yeah, well,
so if they could beat me, they're going to the playoffs.
yeah, well, and right now you're
And
going
by the
against
end of
you.
this week,
Yeah,
might be on the.
Yeah, I
I
was
was
gonna say
about to
you're
say
going
you
against
playing
Andy
me,
right now,
so and
right?
it's a good game.
Nah,
It's a
nah,
good
nah. But
game, man.
listen. I've been played. I've been a clutch player of the week for 2 weeks, first two weeks of the season. I think third week went to Cano, but and David barely got out with a win, so
Yeah, no, hey,
I don't want to
you know
hear
what?
it.
David's a great player, but it's just like he's like all those games is kind of close, man. Like, whew,
Hmm.
so I
Yeah.
don't. It's one of those things. Like, is it like his team? Like, is his record because how great he is, or is his record because he's squeaking by?
Yeah, no, but he's got squad.
No, he
He's
got a
definitely
squad.
very
Not saying that he
injured
don't.
currently. Currently, like I think he got like 6 or 7 guys injured, and but squad nonetheless.
All right, so I got a question for you right now. All right, it's a pretty simple one. I was just want to say like since you being the new co-host in the show. Right? What do you expect to bring or what do you expect to see from the show going forward?
What do I expect to bring?
Yeah.
Real basketball knowledge. I
Yeah.
where's Andy?
Andy's over
Come
here
on, come
on
on.
this side. Up, up.
Here,
Yeah, yeah, that's Andy.
Andy.
What did I
Andy be
say?
having some crazy takes. I'm
I,
coming here with some straight facts.
somebody gotta
I'm
be
not.
skipped.
Somebody's definitely skipping.
Someone
That's
gotta be
Andy.
scared.
I ain't gonna hold. But nah, straight basketball knowledge. I'm coming here with straight facts. You suck. You suck. I currently suck, and so yeah, definitely coming with straight and as much knowledge as I can. I'm gonna study up, give y'all what I got.
Yeah, let's get it. All right, y'all. We coming with this new segment we got right now, talking about hot and cold, man.
Woo.
Players that you think are hot, going in the rising up right now, and then the players that you think are kind of, going in the deep end, man. So, for my first player, I got the triple double king, Russell Westbrook.
Ooh. Brody.
Boy, man, that team, I like that team, bro. It's filled with a whole bunch of veterans right now, and I think that's what kind of what Westbrook needed, especially all the lashes he's been taking the past couple months because he's been traded from team to team, jumping from here and there. Like, there's no team that really fit him and his play style since he left OKC. You know what I mean? So it's been hard for him to actually get and fulfill and stay in a team to be able to play ball the way he really wants to play ball. The Rockets, maybe that was a good spot over there, but I feel like they added way too many players as well too that are ball handlers and ball dominant as well too. So I think he fits over there with Zach, especially with Zach Levine, um, Malik Monk coming off the bench. You know what I mean? Like, and then the shooter, he's hooping,
Yeah.
he's hooping, and I think
Yeah,
he
he
him
is. I
him
got him.
him and Westbrook, that combination is good. And Westbrook, he hustles, bro, and that's what they need, man. That's what they need over there. And I feel like that's my hot player, especially right now that he's and he just had 26, 16 rebounds and 10
Yeah.
assists. Like, come on,
Yeah.
bro. Like he's still doing it. He's still doing that at a high level, and I still think he's gonna keep rising. And who got him? Oh, Ballers. Look at that.
Ballers got him.
He's going
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, David.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Uh,
for him to be like able to run the floor and do his thing freely,
yeah.
it
Hmm.
that's the only way he knows how to play, man.
he playing
Right.
like backyard ball again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's how he always
Scrappy, real
played, bro.
scrappy. Scrappy. And Sabonis is scrappy too. So I like that combo and that give and go, they good. And they all run the floor.
Yeah,
If you can
yeah.
run the floor with Westbrook, you good.
You got a lot of ball handlers in that team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
All
shooters.
right. So
And
for
yeah, exactly.
my hot player of the week, there I wanted to go Westbrook. I had someone, that was one of my persons, so he was up there for sure for me to pick. But how can I not go with the number one player in the league, Nikola Jokic, man? 2 games already over 100 in
Jeez.
fantasy. Bro, he's averaging 76 fantasy points per game right now. And most of these games, the last, couple games, bro, just has triple doubles or at least close to triple doubles
Yeah.
every single game. Bro, he's looking like he's gonna be another MVP favorite, bro, for this year in fantasy and in real life because, bro, who can stop that
But
man? Who can really stop him?
Bro, he just if you watch his game, bro, the Nuggets, he just be chilling, bro. Like he just like he just be chilling, bro. Just
Playing with kids.
so frustrating, bro. He's got two back-to-back 100 games. Who's he going
bro.
against this week? Me, of course. Just killing me with one player. It's ridiculous. But I get it. Honestly, he
Man,
could probably win hot player for the rest of
every
the
week.
year,
Yeah,
honestly. So
probably could.
it's it's tough to pick, but that's an easy pick every week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every week.
yeah.
Well, now my turn. Who I have this week as a hot pick. I'm gonna go with Jalen Duran from the Detroit Pistons. He's um he's killing it this month and this past week for sure. He's averaging 58.75 just this week. I think his average usually is like 46, but this week he's been on fire. They're on a 5 game winning streak. He's double double like machine every game. Just what 2 games ago, he went 20-20 and then backed it up with a 30 ball.
Oof.
Um, they're they're just killing it right now. Like I said, that 5 game winning streak and definitely fueled by him. Kate Cunningham, of course, but I've been looking at Jalen Duran. I wanted to trade for him. I'm scared to trade for anybody because this league. But
It's all good. Hey, sometimes you
if you
get a
get a
trade, sometimes you
trade,
don't, right?
hey, you're most likely gonna get a trade for Durant here soon because that's somebody I really want. He's killing it though, and he's gonna be consistent. He's their
Yeah,
main big, and he's been doing it. He did it last year too, so I see that moving forward.
Yo, Andy,
I like it.
uh, I, I, I don't know if, you guys are feeling it, man, but, starting to get winter, right? So I'm starting to get a little chilly, right?
Mm, a little
I think I'm starting to get a
cold,
little
huh?
chilly.
It's a
So
little
I think, I
cold in
think,
here.
I think some of these players are getting a little chilly too, right?
They getting real cold,
Absolutely.
brother. They getting real cold. And I'm gonna go with Gafford, bro.
Ooh.
Them boys in Dallas, me personally, there's too much talent over there. And with Davis, even though he's out lively, it's still taking so much of his time. You know what I mean? And PJ Washington,
Ooh.
this dude is hooping, bro. He's taking every bucket, and he's definitely hooping, and he's taking control of that team. And then, like last year, that the big combos was perfect. You know what I mean? Because they were all
Mm.
grabbing rebound. But you got Cooper Flag who's 6'10". You got PJ Washington 6'10". Gafford is 6'10".
Yeah, they're a big
Dude,
team.
they're a big team. They're all rebounders. And a lively 7 foot. And we ain't even talk about when Davis come back. Like honestly, just
If
like if he comes back, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he'll come back.
So
Just missed
the
40 more
way
games.
the way the way Dallas is just playing Gafford right now isn't really the way Gafford was playing when he first got there and got traded over there. So that's my cold player. And if you look at his numbers, he had 2 good games, but he's not and he's playing less than 30 minutes too. So you're not really gonna get a lot of production from that too. So that's my cold player right there.
Got you, got you.
did he not come off an injury
He's
or
been
no?
I think he's been
Oh,
on and off though, but I don't think it was like a major injury though.
no. Yeah, they definitely got good amount of bigs down there that's gonna take from whomever decides to be hot, if you know what I mean. So
Literally.
if one player
Hmm.
goes off the week, then it's the same. Like you're just gonna give him more minutes. So yeah, I seen that. I seen his struggles in fantasy ball. Is he? Who you got?
All right. Who I have, right? And okay, I know he's gonna be balling soon, so but who I have as cold is I have Chet Holmgren, man. He was, doing pretty good in the beginning of the season, but it's just like, now he's just missing too many games, man. And like last year, he impacted the team, but like to be fair, he missed so many games and they still had that record, number one in the league last year. So it's just like it kind of like starts to make you think how much important is he in that team?
Yeah,
But what? I think he missed 3 games this week already, 4 games, and then he only played 2 games. 2 games he scored 30 fantasy points and then 17 fantasy points. And that's without Jalen Williams, who should be coming back soon. So like he's gonna
Yeah,
Jalen
gonna
Williams is gonna,
diminish.
huh?
yeah,
I say he's gonna diminish
exactly.
probably even more.
Even
Exactly.
more.
Jalen Williams is gonna take more shots. He's gonna take all his shots. Like maybe if you wanted to use the argument that, um, Jalen Williams being back will, have less people eyes on him. You know what I'm saying? And he more one-on-ones. I guess you can say that. That's maybe something that that could help. But him just like being so cold and missing so many games for, any little thing, just
Yeah,
yeah,
he's an odd player.
Yeah,
yeah, he's just weird, weird,
He's
and
an
his
odd
frame.
player on a team, on a weird dynamic team. Like
yeah.
it's super easy for him to to get cold pretty much because like they're just
Hmm.
ballers on the OKC. Everybody
Everybody
ballers, and
can
anybody can
score,
get hot.
bro. Yeah.
And if anybody's not, it's Chad. If you know what I mean. Like
Exactly.
he can light it up here and there, but if it comes to anybody else getting hot, like Shea, when Jalen Williams comes back, I say
Hmm.
Hartenstein just dropped 30, 30, 30, 19. Dang, did
Yeah,
I
Exactly.
say
89
30,
fantasy points, bro.
33? 33 and 19.
It's all good.
But
33 and 19.
yeah, yeah, but it's like those guys can get high. And Chet's, like you said, his frame, like I like his game, but this skill is just weird.
No,
Like,
it is weird because he kind of like you want him to play his forward center on offense.
mhm.
But like it's just weird because it's like defensively he's a rim protector, but like you don't want him to get down in the post either. It's just weird because
Yeah, because he's not bullying,
Right, exactly.
like
yeah,
with his
so it's
back
just
to
like
the
He's
basket,
180
and
pounds,
then
bro.
he can't
yeah,
create a shot really. Like, it's not like he's dribbling and heavy or doing all. It's like
yeah,
he's got to be open,
and
spot
to be
up,
honest, that kind
whatever.
of helps Shea because I'm sorry, I said it opposite. When he's on offense, he plays like a guard, and when he's on defense, he's like supposedly a rim protector. But it helps him in the offense. Like it helps Shea in the offense because like he stands out there for those shots. You know, like I know he does like the mid J a little bit. He has his moves and
You know
stuff.
what he
But
remind me of?
what's up?
He reminds me of a young Al Horford.
If he was
Horford.
That's
skinny.
like if Al Horford back then in the Hawks was a shooter, like he is now,
Yeah, I
that's
guess.
Chet
Yeah,
right now.
it's just a
You
little
know what
bit
I'm
different
saying?
because
Like
that
the
time.
role plays and yeah, exactly. But the way they place that, like, if Al Horford could shoot back then, that's literally Chet right now. You know what I mean?
And
The
weighed
play
like
style and
150
all that.
pounds less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. But that's the point. Like, okay, if he weighed the same as Al Horford and played the way he plays, cool. Like even Wemby, he looks skinny, but he weighs
Fair
a lot
ball.
way better than him.
But when we gain some weight, and but he's skinny, but he still gained weight. If Chet could just put some more weight on, like Giannis did, dude, bro. Like he at this point, Chet should have been already at that weight. You know what I mean? Like he should
Yeah.
have been. He's been in the league for like 4 years already. He
He
should
get
be
banged
already
up too much,
at that
bro.
weight.
Yeah, you
Good.
said
You're
your
not playing. You should be eating. Look at
recovering, fool.
look at
Oh
Zion.
man.
It
All right,
worked.
well, that's our cold players.
Eat
What you
too
got, Joe?
much.
What you
Way too
got?
much.
What you
So my cold player for this week would have to be Laurie Markkinen. My man Laurie Markkinen was killing it in the beginning of the season. I'm talking 90 ball, 70, 47. I think that was the week prior to this week.
hmm
So definitely was killing it. This past week, 26, 34, 30. He hasn't gotten the minutes. He did get 40 minutes and he still only gave 34. His just play is declining. Um, he finally, I think last game he scored 12
Yeah.
points like for the team. And
Yeah.
he's not rebounding these past couple games. I think he got 6 boards in 2 games. Um, Struggled from the floor. His 3 point. He missed every single 3 point he shot last game. But it's just a big big jump from the beginning of the year to this past week.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
On to our next segment, Dan. We have who are you surprised more of? So like basically we're picking kind of like GMs, players, teams that we probably surprised of. I'm currently, if I would have to pick a player, it'd definitely be Russell Westbrook this past week. He balled out. I know Andy talked about him earlier, and the triple double to see him go back in time like that and just average what he's been averaging this past week, bro. He's averaged 38, 70, 54, 39. That's star player numbers right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Um,
For someone who you
he's up
thought was
to
gonna be benched.
36.8 on the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, somebody who is one of the most disrespected Hall of Famers, to be honest. You talk about him, you see the disrespect to him, and then you see Chris Paul, who can't even get you a bucket
Yeah.
anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's playing like 8 minutes a game, but we
Yeah,
speak so highly of Chris Paul. But what Russell Westbrook's still doing on what, like his seventh team or something like
Hmm.
that.
yeah, something like
So
that.
he's balling, man, and I was very surprised. And like just to see him get them rebounds, like he said himself, humbly the
Love it,
best
bro.
rebounding guard. It's
Yeah.
insane. 16 boards for anybody of that size is crazy.
Let's be
And
honest,
then
16 boards, period.
16
For
boards,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
But for a point guard,
even
that's
more,
Yeah.
yeah,
insanity,
yeah.
bro. And
That's
I also
facts.
have surprise, surprise, Joker with 1,000 points this week, of course. And I don't know how he scored 80. He
Bro,
scored 80 and he had 8 turnovers, bro. He's the only player who could do something like that.
bro, that's just
Eight
how
turnovers, bro. That
dominant
means
he
he
is in every other
threw the
facet.
ball to the team 8 times and still
Man, that means
dropped
he
80
that means he
points. And who
probably
got
could
him?
have had
Andy.
100 too.
Phew.
Seriously. And who got him? Andy. Who's playing Andy? Me. I'm just getting cooked this week.
Andy, who you surprised
Yo,
about, bro?
man, for me, man, it's just like the Alex Sarr, bro. Sarr, Sarr. You
Yeah,
already
that's
know.
Scar, right? Star.
Bro,
Yes.
I drafted him
Star.
probably like in the seventh, eighth round. Now I knew him from last year. I think he's been in the league for like 3 years, something like that.
Hmm.
2 years, something. And I drafted him. I was like, man, let me just see how he does. I needed a big man anyways. I had no big man, and I knew Porzingis wasn't going to be enough. So, and he actually surprised me, the amount of numbers he's doing and the production that he's doing for me. Giving me 60 back-to-back days. I said, oh yeah, I got something here. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I offered them up twice.
Ooh,
Twice I offered them up for trades. And I'm just grateful that nobody accepted my trade, bro. You know what I
hey,
mean?
hey,
And
be
they
like
probably
that.
didn't accept it because it was too
You didn't
much.
ask me.
Or
I
yeah,
would have took him.
I bet you would, bro. And I
Peace.
would have been
Now he
salty
ain't
because
dealing
I,
him.
I would have been playing
I
him right now.
now you ain't dealing with him at all.
Yeah, no, it's all right, man.
But that's
I
my
got
guy,
a pretty
bro.
big surprise, man. A pretty big surprise from the worst uh, draft pick of the league, man, to being one of the best players in the league. Josh Giddey, bro. This is somebody that, we made fun of the first day, of my dad, and his team Duck Dynasty for picking.
Hmm.
He was what, seventh overall pick, right? So we made fun of him. He's like, this guy ain't gonna do nothing. And right now, bro, he's scoring 51 fantasy points per game, man. He's around that 50 to 53 fantasy points per game. And it's just like, who would have thought Josh Giddey would be a top 15 player in the sense of, fantasy points in our league? At one point he was like top 10. It's just wild to think that, that he's like scoring that
Yeah,
much. Will he keep that production when Kobe White comes in? Who knows? We'll see.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly.
I
But
believe
You
so.
got my
I
team.
believe so.
yeah, you're just hoping
I
that.
like.
I need Kobe to go crazy, but
I think they both will combine together, man. Kobe White was hoping last year with Giddy last year, and I think they did pretty well, in my opinion.
oh, Giddy definitely does.
Both of the numbers will just increase a little bit more,
Yeah,
bro.
I
yeah.
feel
Because
like one's gonna drop. I mean, you add any star player back
yeah,
to the team,
it's gonna drop at least a little bit for
whoever's
sure.
balling is gonna drop a little bit.
Yeah.
but he's still gonna do what he do. He definitely is always close to a triple double, if
Yeah.
not a triple double. And so,
Well, he's like 6'9", right? He's tall. He's tall.
No, he's not
smaller
Small.
that
than
tall,
that.
no. Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
guard. So,
he's
well,
probably like six
he's
He's
four, bro.
Nah, I thought
Six
he
four
was
to six
taller than
six, something
that.
like that.
so well.
Probably
Hey,
like
hey,
6'6"
look
then.
right here. There's gonna be something right here that's gonna show exactly how tall he is. We're gonna do another week of pick 'em to see who we think is gonna win the next week. So Joseph, take us off on that.
All right, so first we got Denny Martinez, stay humble against Andy Felix.
Ooh,
I don't
big
even know your
play.
name. Curry got a
Yeah, Curry gotta beat Jokic. Curry gotta beat
currently. I
Jokic.
think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm picking Curry got to be Jokic. I'm picking Curry
Okay.
got to be Jokic.
I'm definitely going
Um,
myself too. You know what I mean? Just straight up. That's it.
Yeah, just straight up
Then
go
he,
for
then
but
he, you know what I mean? I hope Joe Joker's dropped 200.
it.
yo, if he do,
The
then
way Joker been
that's where you're
playing.
gonna have your problem, dog. He's been killing, bro. He got like
Yeah.
almost 400 points against me this week.
Yes.
Is he? Who you got?
All right. I
Tough
kind of want to
matchup.
ride the hot hand with stay humble, but but if Jokers keep staying, with this, scoring points, I gotta go with Jokic. I'm going with Curry. Gotta be Jokic, just because I don't think he's gonna slow down. I think he's gonna, I think this is gonna be his hot streak that just says that he's gonna be MVP again. So
MVP
Curry gotta be
again.
Jokic. That's my choice.
All right. Second game is gonna be Team Ballers, David Ball against Papi Shampoo, IR squad.
Can we
I
just can we
got
just say can we just all say Team Ballers and that's it? That's it.
pretty much
Move on.
basically. Sorry, Papi Shampoo, but
Hey,
I
his
don't
game is
have you
actually
winning.
close right
Hey,
now,
You
though.
don't
hey,
To
want
be
to trade with
honest,
let
me.
us all be wrong next week.
Hey man, if
hey,
that's the case, we'll see.
his game is close right now with Ja the Shooter. So yeah,
It
Okay.
is. It
It
is.
is.
He's
Yeah,
down
it
by
is.
like 100 and like 40, something
yeah.
like that,
So
160.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see him winning, but yeah, it's close.
yeah.
Um,
So wait, did we actually all pick
we
Ballers?
all unanimously.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
damn, that's disrespectful.
All right, and we're just passing that. Next game three is gonna be Alexander the Great's Izzy Aris versus Big Papa, your man's himself. Um, I'm gonna go for me. Absolutely. 0 and
Of
2,
course.
taking him down. I'm getting some players back. Let's do
Hey,
it.
hey, you might be 1-2 or 0-3 when this
Uh,
when this
no,
video
I'll be
comes
0 and
out.
3 this week.
Oh,
This
you're gonna be
next
0
week.
and 3 when the video comes out? Okay. Andy,
That'd be 0 and 4.
LeBron is coming back,
LeBron is coming back.
so you won't have him for, won't have him against Joseph,
Yeah, I
right?
would. I think I might. If I
I think
do
11,
have him, it'll be
18.
like the
This
end of the
is
week.
11-18. No, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
you
like the
won't.
end,
Oh
like the
no,
end of the
11,
week.
18. No, I thought I would have him for at least the end.
Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go Big Papa. Siakam had a terrible week. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna come back, bro. I
Hey,
think
hey,
Siakam is gonna be the X factor against you guys. And then you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want you to have a 1L, bro. You're 2-0. What you
uh,
talking about?
hey, I'm about
Let's
to be
go, Big
3-0.
Papa.
Just you're
Giannis.
right,
I'm going against
3-0.
Giannis
Everybody
right
who
now.
got 2-0 to lose, man.
And of course, ain't no one I'm picking other than me. So I'm gonna win it. All
That's
right, next
BS if
game.
I ever heard it. But on to our next, we got Ja the Shooter, Brian Rodriguez against Dunk Dynasty. We out there. I'm going Ja the Shooter. I don't really see
We all thought the same thing, didn't we?
I don't really see Dunk Dynasty winning much of anything. So it's gonna be a little bit into the Dunk Dynasty can win a game because his team is just not it.
It's just like I got
Hey,
I
buddy.
got Ja the Shooter as winning too, right? So I gotta say hi to my nephew real quick. Hi Josiah. Sorry about that, guys. But
I
uh,
didn't see him.
I gotta say Ja the Shooter. Um, Duck Dynasty, like I understand his team is not the best, but what's good about his team is his team can get hot too. I think there was one week there where he scored a good bit of points. So it's just like it's more of a if his player gets hot or not. Like KD, he needs to start doing what he needs to do.
Yo, real
A lot
quick,
of points.
real quick.
Okay.
Duck Dynasty is playing Team Garcia.
next week.
Yeah, Jada Shooter's playing Hoopers.
Did I say it wrong or did Joseph say it wrong?
I think Joseph said Duck Dynasty versus Jada Shooter.
Did I?
Yeah, that's how I was
Oh, I did.
confused.
I meant
That's how I was confused.
Dunk Dynasty versus yeah, Team Garcia.
F
Yeah.
it then. If it's like that, I'm gonna say Duck Dynasty is gonna get his first
We got it
win
all the way.
next week. He gonna say his first. I'm going with
Get
Duck
it, get
Dynasty
it,
just
get
because.
it.
Okay,
That's
that really
all my
changes it.
fault. My fault.
I was gonna say that really changes
Not a
it
It
dude.
does. It really
because for
does
me it's
change
just like
everything.
Harold's team is like full of injuries, So it's
Yeah,
just like
Yes, yes, absolutely.
so I think Duck Dynasty can actually win it. Like, we were talking so
yeah.
disrespectful, thinking Duck Dynasty was gonna lose,
Oh,
but
I
that
thought
was
it was
just
Brian for a sec.
to be fair. To be
I was
fair,
looking at it, I was like, hold up.
but yeah, exactly. Because to be fair, that doesn't say how bad Duck Dynasty is. That's just say how good we
How
think how the
good,
shooter is.
yeah,
Brian's putting points up,
yeah,
man.
yeah, he
Like
definitely is.
heavy points. What do you have? Almost like 18 on it,
I'm
Mm.
something like
actually
that.
surprised
Something like that.
he got one loss. I don't know who he lost to, but
Not this guy right here
oh,
with game
okay,
That's
okay,
one.
it.
okay. He
That's
lost
it.
his shit. Yeah, okay. So
That was
so overall, Jada Shooter definitely has a top tier team if you really look at it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So
obviously the power rankings show it. So
yeah, well,
um,
and then we'll talk about that soon.
yeah,
But so who you
and
got
we
to
do
make it
have
clear?
Hooper's first Brian Rodriguez.
Wait, to make it clear. So
I
team
have Duck
Garcia.
Dynasty. I want him to get
Okay,
his.
Duck Dynasty.
Oh,
Who you got, Joseph?
I got Duck. Yep.
The Dunk
Joseph.
Dynasty.
Oh, so Dunk
I see him
Dynasty.
getting his first
Dang, he
win.
flipped from 0 to 3 to 3 and 0. Okay.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
KD had a slump too. Hey man, watch.
right, Joseph.
I
What's
see
the
some
next
good
one
things
then?
happening.
Yeah, that final game is Brian Ja the shooter versus Hooper's ADB button. I'm picking Brian Rodriguez. I think his team is a solid team. He's putting a lot of points up on the board. Not that B-Bot can. I know he got some injuries and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a good matchup. I mean, AD's 0-2, but the record, regardless of that, he got some good
Is
players
he
on there.
is
I
he
just think
winning this
Brian's
week?
got a more fire team. Who AD?
Yeah, Andy, check it out if he's winning this week.
Yeah, he is winning. He's up on
Yeah,
Team
yep,
Garcia
he
by
is.
200
Oh,
points.
okay, okay.
Sorry, Team
Yeah.
Garcia again.
So he'll be
But
most likely 1 and 2
Man,
at the
y'all.
end of tonight.
yes, he'll be 1-2 most likely. But just gotta like we talked about in prior podcasts, just a lot of 40 pointers and then it stars. So it's hard to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I have
100%. I also got Jada Shooter. His team is just filled up, and he's actually scoring as much as I'm scoring in my team, and my team is pretty good too. So yeah, I got him and Wemby. Like, remember how we talked about Wemby having a bad week going
yeah.
down? He scored what 30 points, like twice or something like that, back to back or something like that.
Hmm.
That's bad, you know what I mean? So I think he'll get back to them 60, 70 ranges.
Yeah.
Um,
Had a bad
so
game against LA too.
yeah, so we'll see,
do.
we'll
Very
see how
good.
much how many moves AD makes this week to try and beat Ja. So let's see if they actually pay attention to the moves that they make and actually, you know what I mean, just try
Yeah,
to get a win.
because to be fair, that's what really makes
Yeah, you
that's
got to
what can
make the
really
moves.
make a bigger
Team
push.
Garcia, make the moves, brother. Drop some
Yeah.
players. Got some O's over there.
Trying to
All right.
trade.
Like
They
I
want to
said, I have
trade.
so that's good. That's gonna be another thing. That's gonna be my fault, guys. Look like you guys kind of flickered out for a second. That's gonna be another thing that's gonna be printed right here. It's gonna be like Joseph saying trades, trades.
Crazy.
Absolutely, man. I don't think anybody's thinking of them. They're comfortable with their teams. It's the beginning of the year, but I'm ready to make moves, brother. I'm
Mhm.
always
Yeah.
ready to make moves because obviously we losing. Like I said in the chat, man. Y'all don't want to make no moves. Keep your same players. Y'all gonna see the same outcome. You might have some
Yeah.
good games here and there, but until you make some real moves, you may or may not actually get over that hump of getting some wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
because
Yeah.
B
hey, it
bottom,
only takes
I
one
take it
big.
back because you got a dub this week,
Oh,
but
okay.
I still want Ant.
Hey, yeah, right there you go, right. But and like you said, the thing is not even if like if you're a lower player, like in win losses, the thing is, sometimes you don't want to make moves because it's like almost like what's the point? But it's just like you just gotta be ready for just in case a big injury comes. Because let a big injury comes to one of the like top players, and you're right in it at least. Then
Yeah.
you just talking
Hmm.
about having the hot players at the right time.
Exactly.
So talking about power rankings. Oh, and just to reiterate, I have the shooter winning as well. So now talking about power rankings and stuff. We did some power rankings last week, right? And we're just gonna talk about them right now. The power rankings that we did for last week. We're gonna do something different now. Going forward, power rankings is gonna be showed. What was it? Wednesday. Power rankings is gonna be on Wednesdays. All right. Wednesday, we're gonna show power rankings, and we'll talk about those power rankings the next week. So you guys will see a clip from one of us, or maybe we get one of you guys to say the power rankings, right? The power rankings are going to be decided by one, two, and three. All right, they're gonna be decided by us three, and we're gonna average them out, and that's who we're gonna have as top 10 teams. Well, we're 10, but the top ranked teams, and you're gonna see your ranking from there on. All right, so let's do this over here and get the power ranking showed of last week. So this was the power ranking for last week.
Pitiful.
I don't know if everyone see it. All right. So I'll go through it real quick. The left side, of course, where it says Andy, that was Andy's power rankings top 10. The middle column is mine, with the little arrows. That's where I had moving, people who stayed the same, moved up, moved down. And like I said, that was from last week, you know. So when you see these power rankings, how they are. That's not, counting the games that's ending today, you know. And the right column right here, that's the standings of last week. All right, so to go real quick, um, number one, Andy I have stay humble. Number two, Andy I have number one, two, and three is me and Andy has the same. Stay humble, Curry got to be Jokic and Alexander the Great. Four, we switched. Uh, four and five, Andy has Team Ballers and Jada Shooter, and I have Jada Shooter and Team Ballers. Uh, six, we both have Team Garcia. Seven, Andy has IR Squad. I have Big Papa. Eight, Andy has Big Papa. I have Hoopers. Nine, Andy has Hoopers. I have Duck Dynasty. And 10, you have Duck Dynasty, and I have RRR Squad. And the standings you can read right there. Um, since those was our rankings from last week, Joseph, what you see that you like, what you don't like, what would you do differently? At least one thing that that you change, or something that you like or don't like.
Um, I'm definitely moving myself up. Come on.
From where?
I
Where
do
would you
suck,
like?
but
This
I'll probably be like,
from who? From where? From which
oh,
ranking?
total standings.
Okay. But that's
Because I know
literally
how it's
that.
averaged out.
Let me
I
just
don't
say
like
the total
this. I don't
standings.
like this at
The total
all.
standings aren't averaged out. Let me rephrase it. The
No?
total standing are picked from the ESPN standings, how they have us ranked by like scoring
Can't
percentage and
change a
everything.
thing. I absolutely suck. We're gonna keep it the same.
But where would you have yourself ranked though?
I
If you,
think, man, I ain't
I
gonna
am
lie.
bottom, I would
Seven.
say bottom three, but I ain't third. So
okay,
eight.
so you have yourself eight. Okay, Andy, what you had against my standings, my power
I'm
rankings.
uh maybe giving Hoopers and Duck Dynasty a little bit more than what they
Deserve?
deserve, in my opinion. I mean, our squad does suck, but his team does put up points.
Yeah.
And then that's what it comes down to. Who could put up more points throughout the week? So, and me, when you look at it, he's put up more points than both of them.
Hmm.
They do have a better team, honestly, with the players, but I feel like the top bottom four teams has been dealing with injuries a
Yeah.
lot. So that's just what it is, and that's just how the game goes. So
And like
yeah,
I said,
that's just me.
I think I mentioned it last week. These are just week to week rankings. So,
Right.
they're not the standings. There's not what we're going to see in the future. They're
Hmm.
what we see this week and how we think they are this week. So, if I would have to change something, I think Jada Shooter should be a little bit up for me. I think Team Ballers are good, but I just like I said, Jada Shooter. And for both of ours, I think the way we've been talking about him in this video, Team Garcia might, drop a rank or two. I don't think he's the bottom to be fair, but like he
Yeah.
might drop a rank or two.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. As a GM, he had a
He still got to
terrible
win.
week.
He still got to win.
Yeah, exactly. But like I
Those
said,
bottom guys have no wins, so I mean I can't put him under,
yeah.
but he's
Hey, but
definitely in his spot. I see it pretty solid there at
mm,
his six in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
We can't get it. None of us at the bottom can get a win yet, so
hey,
I
remember
like it.
though, sometimes like I'd like to reiterate because sometimes like since you mentioned there, sometimes like for example, I have Jada Shooter over Team Ballers, but Team Ballers is 2-0. And Jada Shooter is 1-1.
Right.
But I have him over Team Ballers, right? Not because of their record, but the only one Jada Shooter really lost to was me, right? And my
Two and
team I
zero.
have ranked top three. So and he scores points. So sometimes it's just like it's just that you face someone who's better, So it's like for me, it's like I don't think for me like the power rankings aren't the standings.
Yeah.
Sometimes just matchups make fight.
But that's
No,
why it's
definitely,
week to
definitely.
week.
I
You know
can
what I mean?
agree.
It makes more sense if it's week to week and not, for the whole year. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
week to week makes a lot more sense.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Because I'm thinking a little more like from the season. So if we
D-
do that week to week, then
Yeah.
looks a lot
Yeah.
makes more sense. Looks more solid for sure.
All right. Well, that was the rankings for his last week. Wednesday, I believe, the day after this video come out. Wednesday, I believe
Yeah.
the new rankings will show up, so you'll see it here soon. And if you don't like it, talk about it,
Bucks.
bro. Yeah, talk about it. Let me know, so I can talk smack and show that you're wrong.
Absolutely. I
Exactly.
want
So
receipts
that was
like David. I mean,
exactly.
like Adonai did. A
I don't
lot of
know. Pulling
receipts.
receipts. I love it. I love it. Keep doing
Keep
that,
him going.
Adonai.
Keep him going.
Exactly. Put us in our place with those receipts. All right. Well, that's the show for today, Andy. You know, let us go.
All right, y'all. We thank you guys for being here today, for watching the full video with us. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos, y'all. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.